Hello, this episode we're going to be making 2 sandwiches, bacon and sausage sandwiches. And the ingredients are pretty simple. All I need is some lettuce, cucumber, tomato, some mayonnaise, cheese, and 2 different types of mustards for each of the different sandwiches. Also need some bread. Before we start making the sandwiches, we have to make the bacon, so let's move everything aside. So first, before we start doing the bacon, we have to turn on the induction stove, turn on the power, and do max heat. So now since it's max heat, we have to wait until it gets hot so we can put the bacon on that. Alright, now since it's getting pretty hot, let's start cooking the bacon. So I decided to do my sandwich with 4 pieces of bacon and 3 pieces of sausage, but we'll do the sausage sandwich later. You have to kind of separate the bacon so it doesn't get stuck to each other and get crispy or bad, I guess you can say. Voila. You have to move it so it doesn't get stuck to the stove, which a couple of pieces have gotten stuck to the stove already. Hot. Make the bacon until it kind of gets hot. Well, it's hot already, of course. Still doesn't have that raw look. You can push down to make the process a little bit faster, but if you want to make it better, keep your time. So now since the sausages are done, let's bring our plate and after cut the sausage. You don't want to cook too many for the sandwich, so let's say about 3 will do. So now since we're cooking the sausages, we have to put the heat down to 1,300 or 13,000, so it doesn't get burned or yeah. See, it's already getting hot and already getting cooked. So and now you just repeat basically with the exact same thing you did with the bacon. But with the sausages, you have to wait until they get soft on all sides. When you're cooking sausages, make sure to not put it at high heat, because it turns out it won't actually help you. It will just make it worse. It'll burn the outside thinner layer of the skin and it won't cook the inside. It'll just become cold and just worse, I guess, than from the beginning. So make sure it's cold always, and then just cook it at the certain time you need it when it says on the package. Alright, and now we're ready to assemble the sandwiches. Before we start actually assembling the sandwiches, we're gonna have to warm up the bread first. A little tactic of mine that I like to do is get cheese. Cut 2 pieces since you're making 2 sandwiches. Oof, I stuff on that. Put it on the bread and then put it in the mini oven so it can melt with the bread. Put it to half so it doesn't burn completely. So meanwhile the bread is cooking, let's prepare the vegetables. First we have to wash everything. So we're gonna wash this. Let's take 2 pieces, 1 for each sandwich. 2 pieces of tomato. So we washed everything, got everything ready, 2 pieces of that. Cut off the first layer, you don't want this piece. Alright, okay, pause. Put it real tight so it doesn't bleed. That was completely unintentional. Alright, so let's continue cutting the bloody tomato. Put that away and cut 2 pieces. The thicker the better. let's cut 8 pieces. 4 for each sandwich. So that's perfect timing. As soon as I stopped cutting the cucumbers, bread stopped. So get our plate. Perfect. Cheese melted. So now that we got 2 of our cheesy bread pieces and our regular pieces, now let's assemble the sandwich. So first let's make the bacon. Kind of spread it out everywhere. More the better. Yum. Now let's add some sausages. Love to eat it. And now, basically we're done. Oh, 3 pieces. Oh, let's cut the last piece in half. Once again, the more the better. Just rip this. Not vegan, FYI. Clearly tell. So before we finish up the sandwich, let's add some mustard and some mayo. For this one, let's use this little mustard one thing. I don't know what it is. It's mustard. First one. It's mayo. Ooh. Now we can finish it off. First sandwich. Perfect. Now for the second sandwich, let's add some of this mustard. Oh, this one's more saucy. Look at that. So instead of that puny knife that we used last time, we'll use this one, a better knife. And this one can actually chop off your fingers. So, and a tip, instead of cutting, just put it at the side, put it at an angle, and cut. See? 1. Now instead of only for 2 people, now I got 3. Now instead of 3 people, you got 4. So now 4 people can enjoy our delicious recipe that you've made. Oof. I'm sliding off. That's really good. Holy moly. And that's a sausage one. This one actually stood better than that one. It's pretty big. After this, I'll rate which one I like better, because that's what most YouTube channels do. Oh, crap. Oh. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment what you want me to do on the next episode. Apple juice goes really well.